We started off like this, doing it by hand and it looked shitty, and then we like stepped it up to this, and then we were doing the hand painted, and this is a silk screen.
Is that what?
And then this was like it was like a more complex silk screen, but you can't make a silk screen that covers the whole board.
What's exactly done?
What part of it?
The painting.
Well,
like I'm not talking about the design of it. I'm talking about the actual like being put on the board.
The whole industry gets these heat transfers made in China because it's the only place that can make them cheap enough, fast enough, and high enough volume.
Sending them over, or
you send the art to the U.S. company. They have like an agent in China, and they make it into a heat transfer, print it, and then ship them to here. And then we lay them on the boards here, press the boards here, ship them from here. But they all come from the industry, or the whole industry comes from China.
So just the image comes to you guys.
Yeah,
pretty much. I got you.
Do you wish it was all done in-house instead of having to ship it overseas?
I wish, yeah, but this heat transfer just for the graphic in the U.S. is like $15, and in China it's $2. So like, do math, yeah. I mean, shit. Still American wood, American manufacturing.
Exactly. I know that you're all about
this. Is just aesthetics, you know.
Yeah.
Intrinsically, it's still, you know, U.S. made.
How does that fall into like? I know, you know, last time I was over here, you were talking about like Sector 9, you called them the 700-pound gorilla. It's like you're never gonna win that fight. But you know, I remember you were just saying like you were harping on like the quality of your whole process, really. So how are you fighting that against just like you said, it's just the bottom line of like
numbers.
You need to do it.
It's tough.
But I mean, you're still gonna rely on a better quality output.
Well, it's like because we're doing low enough volume, we can still care about it and be like neurotic about it. They're at a point where they're doing such high volume that they have to just hit margins, you know, all day long. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of we're branding it as like a boutique, kind of like high-end, high-performance brand. You know, you get what you pay for, and it only works in certain shops, you know, certain markets.
For sure.
You know, places that don't have as much money, we don't sell boards as well. You know, it's a reality. We do really well in Santa Monica and Palo Alto and San Francisco.
You guys are a university skate shop? Or?
Black Diamond on University.
Black Diamond, that's what it's called. Okay.
I mean, we do better there than we do Skateworks in Redwood City. You know, it's the reality.
That's wild.
Is your board more expensive than a Sector 9 board?
Yeah, these go for 180. Sector 9's comparable model goes for like 130. You know, but then on our longer stuff, we're like $30, $40 more.
Yeah. Huh. Can you talk a little bit about like the general user experience? Because I know that you being part of that whole group of people is just unique. But like you think that they're coming to you because of better quality, yeah?
Not necessarily. I think it's like could be the art, it could be the size of the board, it could be just kind of like the brand image, the fact that we're more guerrilla style in our marketing techniques, we're more underground, we're not a mainstream generic Sector 9.
And that's sort of the nature of the sport? At least
it targets a different buyer. It targets a kid that does his research and knows we have better components, or that has the budget, or that actually wants something different and doesn't want to just blend in. He wants to be the trendsetter as opposed to the trend follower. I mean, there's a lot of those kids out there, and especially in Southern California, they're always looking for like the new up-and-coming brands, and like we do really well down there.
That's cool. So, how many? I mean, not that it matters. A sold board, I'm sure you're happy to sell to anybody, but like, how many boards you actually sell? Are you think are like really used? Like you see, like we said, you see those videos, kids just straight bombing hills.
Well, that's like our team. That's like our R&D team.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'd say the general user just uses it to go to class and go check the waves or whatever. But there's still those kids out there that I see them like, and they're just beat and shredded up. I love to see that. I hate to see it all brand new after years. You know, that means you didn't use it. I think there's also the kid that buys it to look cool walking on campus, you know?
Yeah, totally.
In reality, it's a lifestyle. It's not just the product. It's, you know, I think a lot of kids feel like they can relate with us because they're our same age and we're kind of creating products for our own market, our own age group. Yeah. And it makes it, not everyone can like relate with a big, huge corporation that's doing 30, 40 mil a year. I mean,
for sure.
It's not very, I don't know, relevant to.
Do you guys call yourself like skaters? Like if we called you guys skaters, would you get mad, or are you guys longboarders, or?
Not necessarily. There's always going to be that not animosity, but just kind of like competitive things. Same like surfing, shortboarders, and longboarders, and you know. But it's Sector 9's kind of bridging that gap, I'd say, because they're getting longboards into hardcore skate shops, and it's kind of broadening the market. They allowed skateboards to be sold in surf shops. Before then, it wasn't really happening. And so it's kind of growing the market. It's more of a niche market as
Yeah.
opposed to a mainstream like core skateboard market.
Like you were saying, guys had to come to you
Mm-hmm.
to even get a board individually.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't label us as skaters. I just, you know, I don't know.
So when
I
you're
don't really
talking,
like labels. You know.
yeah,
Right.
for sure. When you were talking about like the stability of the board and everything, like say one of us got on a board, we want like a big wide
Big
one.
beefy board. Yeah.
If I was just going around campus, would it matter?
The stability factor.
Yeah, I mean, like if I knew what I was doing.